Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Life of Brian. Today I'm with my 2010 Bentley Continental GT Supersports, and I thought I would shoot another installment of five things I aggressively tolerate about my car. And haven't done one yet with this particular car, so I thought it might be time. And just taking a look at the front end of the car, which I think is definitely one of the best angles for this car. I think it's a beautiful car in its own unique way. So let's get into the list. So again, guys, this is a Super Sports trim, which was the highest performance, most luxurious trim offered at the time. I believe that this was also the most powerful Bentley ever produced at the time. 621 horsepower coming from the famous W12 engine. But there are certain things that make this Super Sports trim stand out from the base Continental GTs. Some of them being these blacked out, I believe these are 20-inch wheels, 10 spokes. Huge brakes in the back, you can see. But I think those look very nice, very menacing. Obviously the car is all black, and the tail lights are also smoked out, I guess. Kind of adding to that dark, menacing look. And I think, honestly, the rims and even the lights, they make a difference. I've seen many of the regular Continental Super Sports on the road, and that makes a big difference. I really like the look of the Super Sports. I'm always partial to the color black. I think it looks very clean. Even when they're dirty, they look clean. But they look clean in the kind of classy. It's just kind of it's subtle, but very very beautiful and very classy in its way. It's not loud or anything. And I like the little kind of subtle touches that make the Super Sports pop from the base. The second thing, guys, that I aggressively tolerate about my Continental Super Sports is the huge boot. Sorry, I just took this through the wash. That this has. Trying to give you guys an idea of the depth here, but it's very deep, very wide. And I kind of made a joke about it, but it's true. I went to the supermarket last Thanksgiving. I purchased something like 50 pies, and I put them all in the trunk and still had room to spare. And it's just, there is no back seat, obviously, but if you need to haul something, or if you have 50 pies or something from Home Depot you need to haul around, this definitely gives you that option, because, again, the boot is just, it's ginormous. It's cavernous. A lot of room there. So, definitely adds to the utility and practicality of the vehicle. And, that's definitely the second thing I aggressively tolerate about this car. The third thing that I aggressively tolerate about this Bentley Continental Supersports is the kind of nice touches of carbon fiber. You kind of see it here on the dash, over here on the passenger side, down here where the shift lever is. There's also a ginormous carbon fiber brace pole in the back there, where this back seat should be, but because this is a Super Sports, the previous owner went ahead and deleted them, and you have this giant carbon fiber pole, which is cool, but definitely prevents, I guess, for liability purposes, people sitting back there. But yeah, I mean, obviously cars these days, everything seems to have carbon fiber in it. But, this is a 2018, obviously, so just something to take into account. But, it wasn't over the top. It's not, obnoxious, or I think it suits the car very well. They didn't overdo it, and it gives it, obviously, that kind of elevated, expensive, classy feel and vibe to the car. I think there's also some carbon fiber down here on the door sill where it says Super Sport. So yeah, I think that's a very nice touch. And that is something that I aggressively tolerate about this car. The fourth thing that I aggressively tolerate about this car, guys, it's kind of actually a love-hate relationship, are these seats, these Recaro bucket seats. The standard base Continentals came with those really fat, plushy, um, you know, cloud leather seats that you could basically fall asleep in. These are definitely not that. These are manually adjustable, obviously to save weight. They don't. You can only basically move them forward and back, and I think they lean back as well, but they can't. You can't move them up and down, and they are kind of hard on the back. After about 30 minutes, they do start hurting your back. There's really not much um, cushion here. But again, if you're tracking the car, if you're driving it, if you're looking for high performance and something to give you support and bolstering, this is definitely the seat for you. And I think they look really cool too. It has the Bentley stitching right there. And this could be wrong, but I thought I read somewhere that these are actually the same seats that are found in the Bugatti, I think the Veyron. I could be wrong about that, but I thought I heard that. And if that's the case, I think that's kind of cool too. But the seats look cool, and I think it really fits the kind of the super sports, high performance, 621 horsepower, most powerful Bentley ever at the time. The fact that there are racing seats in here instead of the plushy, fat leather cushion seats, I think fits with the spirit and the idea, and again, like the motif of the car. So this is the fourth thing that I aggressively tolerate. The fifth and final thing, guys, that I aggressively tolerate about this car is the famous W12 engine. I was going to actually take it out for a quick spin and let you guys kind of get a sense of the exhaust note and the nice kind of whoosh sound that the engine gives off. It literally sounds like an airplane or kind of a jet taking off, and you feel that power as well. Again, it's a heavy car. It's an elephant. Let's be quite frank. But again, 621 horsepower, the most powerful Bentley ever produced at the time. And this W12 engine is amazing. It sounds amazing, and it gets you moving very, 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 very quickly. And that's definitely the fifth thing that I aggressively tolerate about this car. And it's a really fun car to drive. I usually kind of take this car out for special occasions. Obviously it's not a daily driver because of the gremlins and reliability issues, which I'll discuss in my 5 things I aggressively oppose. But yeah, for a night out, for a special occasion, it's nothing like rolling up in a nicely washed black Bentley to start the evening off right. And yeah, I really like the car. Like it is the case with most of my cars. I don't get to drive it as often as I would like to, but when I get to, it's really enjoyable. And I think I'll be keeping this one for a while as well. So hope you guys enjoy these 5 things videos. Hope the content is informative or at least entertaining to you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up, a comment below, like and subscribe. Please support the channel. Really appreciate all the support and comments and feedback so far, guys. Hoping to continue to put out good quality and consistent content for you guys. And if there's anything else I can review or any other information or anything different you'd like me to do, would love to do it. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.